Welcome back to Chaotic Stupid. We're playing Tezfinder. There's Tez. Take us away.
You can see that I raised my broken hand.
And
hey!
And I said,
You like the video I said to you about?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay, gang. It's only been 41 days.
Oh.
Damn.
It's not even that long. Chill.
Chill, relax.
That's
It's
how
not
long I had
even
to use this cast.
No.
But, of course, last time we ended before a momentous occasion.
The festival's
That's right.
tomorrow.
I was going to say, that's right. The festival is tomorrow. And you will find out that all of this has been a dream. Including Armok. Watch him disappear now.
I wish I had my OBS virtual cam set up so I could transition to a scene of just like my room without me and just like fade to it.
You're like, wait, no!
Exactly.
No. It is the night before the Starry Night Ball. All of you have your invitations sorted and arranged for. Are getting ready to attend.
And we all look hot.
Do you have any plans to make now while you still have 24 hours before the ball?
All right, let's go over our plans as a recap, and totally not because I forgot.
We're gonna show up, we're gonna serve, and we're gonna kill that guy. That's as far as we got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we actually, because we don't know anything about what it looks like in there or like where people are going to be or anything like that. So we just don't have a plan. We're going to go and we're going to wing it.
Are we thinking like drugging him or getting him into an isolated location?
Can't wait for you to meet Cessna Paul and find out that he's just like this tiny little man who's slightly round with like big glasses and like he looks like an accountant. And like, hello guys, it's me.
Yeah, I remember that character from Arcane.
What did
I
you
don't,
just say to
but
me?
okay.
Hang on, what's his fucking name?
Even
Oh
if
wait, no,
he
I do,
is-
I know who you think.
Heimerdinger. Yeah.
Even if he is small and round with glasses, we're still going to kill him.
You can't hit the guy with glasses.
Yeah, we can.
It's his birthday.
Armok was just punching Karsten a few sessions ago. We could do this.
Did
Yeah,
we
but
not for that?
Yeah, but Karsten had it coming.
Oh, this is
Paul
the guy.
genocided our village.
Yes, murdered our families. Well,
This ain't about them.
allegedly.
Armok.
Karsten is drowning. This ain't about him.
This guy killed our families. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
That sucks.
Man, I can't imagine what it's like to have your family killed right in front of you.
Armok, you can only kill people that have killed your family, okay?
Specifically meant.
I look directly into the camera.
Okay, well, in that case, you get a night's rest.
Woohoo.
Honk shoot.
Honk you.
Me.
All right. I am preparing command because we'll probably need it.
Good idea.
That's about the only thing I can do with my prepared slots, because
I'm
I'm
preparing
a little
fireball
bitch
just in
boy.
case.
I'm a little bitch boy fake cleric. If I had a nickel for every time I played a character who was primarily a spellcaster and then
Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
That's how much Matt cared about what you had to say.
and then multi-classed into a divine spellcaster for story reasons, I'd have 2 nickels.
True.
That's a good amount of nickels.
And she actually appears in this campaign.
Also true.
It's Magvira. I played Magvira. That's where she's from.
It is the day of the Starry Night Ball. All of you get dressed up in your outfits. You get all dolled up. Look, ain't she a beauty? Way. That's what it's all of you.
That's true. Armok going in place of the champ who does not want to go to the ball again.
He's
Already
been here
been,
so
like-
many times.
Yeah.
He's like, if you go talk to him, he's like, brother, I've been here like 7 times. I'm good. I know what happens.
I love
Hey,
that fucking fake
Tez.
cowboys.
I have a question.
Yes.
My armor has the raiment rune. Can I just wear my armor into the dance and make it look like the outfit that Meg designed?
I believe that should be the case, but let me read the fine text on the Raymond rune. Yes.
That's a good point. Gotta take a while.
Awesome.
Keep in mind, before you commit to this decision,
Mhm.
a creature that's benefited from true sight or a similar effect can attempt to disbelieve this illusion.
Yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, it says True Sight specifically, which is like a 6th rank spell and doesn't apply to something like See the Unseen, for example, which is the more common ability.
I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm saying keep in mind that there are people who might be able to see through it.
Yeah, I would assume that Lysathenos definitely can if he's here, but I'm not expecting the people letting us in to be able to see it.
They sweep you with their true sight wand. Fucking TSA wands, just like beep. You're wearing armor, buddy.
Arson throws his hands up. What the fuck? That's bullshit.
Sorry, new regulations came in overnight.
I can assure you, the outfit's just well made. It's durable enough to be armor. It's not actually.
It just swings a club at it, it bonks into the armor. But yes, Cyrus, you can. Again, just keep in mind that there might be people who can see through it.
That's fine.
But otherwise, yeah, I have no issues with you doing so. You all get dressed up, and you make your way to the ball.
All is life.
So you say.
Ball is like.
How large is the ball? Is it like a bowling ball? A beach ball?
I'd say it's a bit bigger.
Ah,
Bigger than a beach
We
ball.
talking like a
Actually,
lacrosse ball?
Bigger.
lacrosse ball
You know
is
those really
smaller
big
than
watermelons in Super Mario Sunshine that you gotta push
Oh.
around to get to that stupid
That
shine?
stupid fucking juicer shine. I hate it.
That's how big they are. The balls.
Ugh.
Get my crack cocaine with shots.
And of course these melons will of course break on the slightest of impact. With
I wouldn't mind the
anything.
big juicer if it let me actually juice myself.
But as soon as you jump into it and you game over.
You take damage, I don't think you game over. Unless I'm misremembering.
Maybe. I don't recall.
Then you just have to commit.
I remember as a child wanting to force myself into those spinning blades. It looked inviting. It was a Mario-sized hole. I feel like I should be allowed to go in.
I can't believe you juiced
This
Mario.
hole was
What the
made
hell?
for me.
Child, you yearn for the mines, Matt.
True.
Boopy.
The funniest part of watching the Minecraft movie was listening out for all the meme lines.
Oh, yeah. I hope we get a 3-hour director's cut.
the Snyder cut of the Minecraft
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
He has nothing to do with the movie. He's just given the raw footage and gets to edit it.
Oh, cool. I can't wait for a way shittier movie.
Zack Snyder enrichment. Puppy dog.
Every conversation is made as serious and important as possible.
They
Well,
do
fair.
the Pa Kent scene again.
They work that in for some reason.
It just happens.
It's just spliced footage from the movie. Like, it's not even from the Minecraft movie. It's just fetched the footage.
He didn't have enough footage for his vision of the Minecraft movie, so they've had to put in some Sucker Punch, some 300, some Watchmen, just to make it work.
Oh, God. It's terrible.
So dumb. Fucking hell.
You all arrive to the ball. Let's see. Do you arrive together? I assume yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the only person who wouldn't arrive with us would be Karsten, right?
That
You would
Carson
probably
was
have
given a separate invitation.
Was he? Oh, okay.
He could arrive as he pleases, really.
Yeah. I think he will show up with the rest of the group.
You all collectively make your way to the top of the city and toward the prince's palace. The grandest and largest of all the towering estates hanging over the cliff overhang of the city. The front of the prince's palace, decorated with rich gardens and a light moat. Not as so much for defensive purposes as much as it is for decorative purposes. But, in a pinch, serves as defense too. You pull up, along with countless other guests. Everyone you see that arrives is sporting, their own outfits, their own take on it, but the common theme that Meg designed is visible in every outfit. They all carry the same broad strokes.
Hell yeah, Meg.
You can see your handiwork on literally every person here.
Yeah, Meg is she's grinning a little bit, trying not to act like she's not, but she's very clearly looking at everyone with their outfits, satisfied.
Don't I look fabulous? So ladylike.
You get up eventually towards the entrance where one of the royal guards that stands here checks through each and every one of your invitations. I'm like, all right, all's well here. He hands them back to you. Enjoy the evening, everyone.
You too.
Thank you, sir.
You step on
Marston.
past into the gardens. Go on.
I was just going to say he gives a polite nod.
Past this little checkpoint, you come into a large set of well-maintained royal gardens. But most people are just kind of going through the gardens towards the main entrance into the palace, currently wide open. These tall, nearly 40-foot doors just like permanently held open for the event. Some of you feel out of place here, I suspect. Not naming names. Armok.
Damn!
Not wrong. I mean, Armok definitely feels very awkward, just hesitating to actually go into the main hall, wanting to just stay out in the garden because I don't fucking.
Are they gonna love you in there, Armok?
You put on an amazing show. Everybody's probably going to love having you there.
Well, I'm not here to put on a show. I'm here to look pretty.
Well, yeah, you can do both, though.
Carson raises an eyebrow.
Is that not the same thing?
Hallie has a point.
I guess.
It'll be fun.
You'll stand out if
Alright.
you look uncomfortable.
That's a good point. All right.
You want
Let's
to follow
just
the stream of people?
Yes.
Yes.
You're led into following the stream of people takes you into the palace, into a grand vestibule.
It's a good word.
It is a good word. This grand vestibule is a room that spans 2 tall stories with slightly curved staircases leading up towards the upper balcony and walkway around. This is clearly not the final destination, as on the back of this room, left and right side, there are a pair of large double doors, opened either way that some people are streaming in to get deeper into the palace. But you can clearly tell where you're not meant to go, as guards have blockaded off other doors that you're not allowed to enter through, and are standing watch in front of them. Here you can see the prince's royal guards standing in attention, clad in ceremonial armor that you no doubt feel is able to... It looks decorative, but you wouldn't hesitate to assume that it would, take a beating before just being punched through. It's more than just decorative.
Mm-hmm.
But they do stand there in florally carved breastplates made out of a slightly off-gold hue, with shimmering blue cloaks. Presumably you continue to follow, though. Unless you want to linger in the vestibule. People are hanging out here for conversations, but a lot of people are also moving further in.
We don't have any reason to stop here, I don't think.
Yeah.
We can keep going.
Moving further in, doesn't really matter which of the left or right you choose, because they both lead to the same place. You fall down a corridor, regardless of which one you see, with paintings decorated on one side, a couple of doors into other parts of the palace, where eventually it turns 90 degrees into the palace's most grand room, the reception hall and throne room of the royal palace. This room seems to be where the dominant amount of the festivities are taking place. There is a very large amount of space here. As you enter, to your left, I'm going to assume you're coming from it doesn't really matter which way. If you look towards, let's call it the north of the room, you can see a raised set of steps onto a dais where the Grand Prince's throne stands up against the decorative back motif wall. Then directly across from it, the room spans about maybe 200 feet.
Shit.
Before it comes to a set of tall arches in a slightly curved wall. No doors or anything on them. Straight onto a much longer running point that is just like a large, long balcony pointed out over the city. You've seen this balcony countless times when you've been roaming around the city.
Mm.
That's what I talked about in the past when I said it looks a little Minas Tirith-like, is because it has this large protrusion that sticks out over the city.
Mhm.
Against the sides of the room, both on the right and left, there are like banquet tables with food and beverages, and servants are milling about carrying trays of drinks in tall fluted glass and small snacks for guests to enjoy.
Classic.
The milieu in here is refined and elegant. People are chatting and milling about. And you get the distinct impression that anyone who means anything in this entire city is here right now.
And us. Hell yeah.
And
Yes.
yours.
I was gonna say I feel extremely out of my depth right now.
The room is fairly dimly lit. It's like lit well enough that you can see, but it's like intentionally cascaded with a bluish light to make it look like moonlight. In
the moon.
Above in the tall seat, the ceiling of this part is like arched and vaulted, probably about 60, 70 feet above the ground. But you can see up there are floating around magic candlesticks and chandeliers that cast a bluish, starry glow that form almost a starry sky as you look up.
Oh.
Very good.
Someone has paid well for their magical enhancements.
Yeah, our tax dollars.
You don't pay taxes to this nation.
I know. It's a joke.
We don't, it's true.
I was gonna say we don't live here.
Yeah. It's also overwhelming once we're actually like in here.
Yeah.
Not only that, there is music being played. There's an orchestral band playing.
We'd love to see it.
You see it?
Meg's going to see if she can find a non-alcoholic drink. She's gonna act like she belongs here.
Yeah. I mean, you have an invite, so you do belong here.
Not like stand around being awkward. You know, there's a difference.
Yeah.
She's not going to stand out. She's going to act like she is here for the party and not other reasons.
Act like we're nobles, not adventurers.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, what would you all like to do? Other than Meg, who just told me.
Armok's gonna go stuff his face. That's what he knows how to do best.
Or you'll go with Meg. Take us.
Take a whole ass charcuterie board.
Hallie's probably hanging out by the dance floor.
What's he doing there? Just
Uh,
milling about?
He's white boy dancing, kind of like standing in place, just kind of shimmying his shoulders.
Oh, he's doing the shepherd? It's a massive joke.
Yeah.
Ashton
Okay,
will go with.
me.
Ashton will go with.
Name that.
Ashton will go with Armok. Help him stay out of trouble, and
You see, it's a recurring joke from us that the shepherd can't dance.
it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
We'll go with Armok. Help him stay out of trouble. Help him converse with the fancy rich people.
Sure.
Ashford will be the perfect person for that.
Mm-hmm.
You forget my diplomacy, Scott.
We often do.
Numbers isn't the only thing that matters.
Listen,
Have I said a
no
while?
one here needs to know that I wrestled an elk yesterday.
Well, they do now because you just said it.
Why
Listen,
were
you
wrestling
laugh,
an
but-
elk yesterday.
You laugh, but where do you think all this venison came from?
I love
Looks
the
down at his plate,
implication
like what?
that you killed the elk by wrestling it.
Choked it out.
I softened it up. Broccoli got the killing blow.
Oh, good. there's
What's
bears somewhere to do.
Karsten doing?
You know what? I think Karsten is not here to fuck around. He's immediately going to begin scoping the place out to look for possible escape routes for once we've completed, the deed that we're here to do.
I see.
Because if things get a little a little chaotic here, we probably don't want to stick around. Not that anything of that nature would happen at the gala.
Of course.
Of course not.
Of course not.
That would be preposterous. You wouldn't ruin such a fine evening.
Of course not.
Bad things only happen before the fun event. If you make it to the festival/ball, you're good.
Naturally. Okay, well, Armok, you make your way towards the foods. Ashrin in tow. That's right. That is the food. You're looking at it.
No! Tony, no, don't do this to him. He wouldn't taste very good. He's old.
Logan.
No!
That's how ready I am.
No! You can't do this to him. He's a sweet old man. Look at him.
He looks so confused.
He's so confused. He has no idea what I'm screaming about.
The banquet tables around the side of the room are filled with various foods. Most of it's simple, kind of finger food style stuff. Things you can move around with ease. Not, large plates worth of dinner table sit-down food.
Unfortunately for Armok, he picks up a lot so that he doesn't have to talk very much.
Ever wonder why it's called a cocktail sausage? Be weird if you ever saw one in a cocktail.
I don't tend to drink cocktails. He says with food in his mouth.
No, don't eat with food in your mouth. You're somewhere fancy, Armok.
I wasn't supposed to speak.
Swallow.
I can do that too.
Okay. Have to let that one sit for a few moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's plenty of good food. You pick up some, eat on it. It's all well prepared. There's a variety of. There's both game meats. There's some light pastas. There's pastries. There's even some seafood with shrimps and mussels.
You could see Armok try some of the seafood and just just not really enjoy it, but he's trying.
You should try the oyster.
Do I have to?
It's slimy.
Sorry, I just got a mental image of Armok saying, "What the fuck is an oyster?"
Oh man.
It doesn't take too long, Armok, before you are approached by a group of people who clearly know who you are. One's like, excuse me, are you, you're the great Gonzalez, are you not?
Yes, that is me.
Well, and what his wife steps up like, we're huge fans.
Oh, thank you.
The wife's like, we saw the match against the champ. We personally believe you should have won.
Believe me, I did too.
And then we really, really thought you had him when you had him there for a good while, several moments, in fact. But no,
Tough nut to crack.
the husband is like, the old boy doesn't go down that easy. It's true, but still, I mean, it's been a while since we've seen anyone put up any kind of good showing against him.
Oh well, you know.
The wife's like, can my husband touch your muscles?
What in the voyeurism?
Sure. Executive
The-
cut chair.
Yeah, the husband looked absolutely flustered, but just like.
What? Armok,
Yeah, on your there's like.
Armok in a stroke of brilliance flexes while he's touching. Oh my god.
He's like, Adeline, you have to feel this. Come.
A line forms.
It's especially awkward because we're still right in front of the food table.
Oh yeah. Meg, you went to find some drinks. You approach one of the servants who are walking about with drink platters. He stops and kind of like crouches down to be more, on height with you to talk. Says, "What can I get for you, ma'am?"
It's not how you talk to a short person.
Well, that's how this guy does it.
Meg's dealt with ruder in this campaign. Just something light for myself and my companion. We don't need anything heavy just yet.
Suddenly, he stands back up and gestures. If you head that way and talk to my colleague, the one with the says the one with the red, what's it called? Towel over her arm. She's carrying some lighter drinks right now.
Thank you very much.
You make it over. The servant in question hands you one of the glasses on her tray. Sparkling cider.
Sparkless.
Oh, that sounds good right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Thank you. Yeah, Meg will sip on her drink. You enjoy yours? Looking to Ori?
Yeah. I mean, I have to admit, I kind of didn't expect them to have anything without alcohol, so kind of pleased. I figured it'd be like a fancy wine kind of thing, you know?
I half expected the same, but it was worth a shot.
Yeah. Thank you for asking. I don't think I would have.
Before Meg has a chance to respond, you hear, there you are, Meg, darling.
Madame.
The madame approaches, followed by a small gaggle of people. And you're like, ladies, this is the woman of the hour, the designer of this ball's motif. This is the newest star at my establishment. There's ooh and ah and like chatters, people offering you compliments on your work and design.
Yeah, Meg has a very genuine smile as she, thanks them and, asks if everything's up to their expectations, fits right, all that. She would have preferred to personally measure to be sure, but of course, circumstances.
Yeah. All of them give you nothing but good reviews. They all love the design. All their fits are good. Nothing but warm words. While that's happening, the madame takes a slightly backseat to the conversation and looks towards Ori, holding her own wine, her own glass of wine. To like your friend is quite talented, you know.
I know. She really is. She's got a good eye for like lines for clothing and that sort of thing. Like what looks good on people.
Yes, it's a unique talent. Reminds me quite of myself in my youth.
Oh?
I've designed many a fine fabric.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I would assume, considering how wonderful your fashion house is.
Thank you. Yes, I've worked quite hard and inherited a lot of money.
I'm sure that helped.
You help me, didn't help my 3 late husbands.
Oh.
Oh.
And now Ori's completely thrown off. What? I'm sorry for your losses.
I said, don't be. They were awful men.
I congratulate you on your
boss?
freedom.
I suddenly have a very vivid picture of this woman's life.
You're like, no, they're just. Thank you. No, freedom's not quite right. I'm currently entertaining a suitor.
Oh. Well, who's the lucky guy?
And she looks over the crowd. Over there, a young man from the Leonian Empire. She kind of gestures over. You cast your gaze that way. He just happens to sweep his gaze over. The madame gives like a little finger trill wave, and he just raises his hand a little overly. He looks like 22, 23.
How old is the madame?
If you had to make a guess, because you haven't asked her age, probably about her 50s.
Good for her. Good for her. Weren't we just talking about MILFs? Well, how did you meet him?
We met at a fashion seminar 2 months ago.
Oh, very nice.
And it was a delight. I couldn't imagine spending time with someone who doesn't share my hobbies and interests.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have something to talk about, she says, not having been in a relationship.
You're and you, I assume a fine young girl such as yourself is seeing many suitors.
No. No, I am busy at the temple.
She just kind of shakes her head and tuts slightly. And chastity is wasted on the young.
She's bright red.
When I was by the time I was your age, she obviously doesn't know how old you are.
Yeah.
Says I've had many dalliances.
Has anybody here played Fields of Mystery yet?
No.
Yeah.
Not beyond a day a year ago, so I don't remember.
A year ago, it came out. Well,
a year ago, actually.
The time, I guess
it did actually come out a year ago. Almost.
Time is flying by. Our lives
Elsie.
crumbling to dust.
Oh, hold on. Hold your thought. Sorry, I need to take my antibiotics. One moment.
Yeah, important.
Yeah.
So I'm going to check that actual timing for you because I just checked because I know I have no sense of time.
I think it came out last August.
There's no way I bought that thing day one. Oh, I never bought it. It's in my Steam Family Library. The last time I played it was October, which was probably the first time I played it.
I haven't tried it yet. I've seen a lot of good stuff about it, but
It is very good. But Elsie is the aunt of the two nobles who are running the town in their parents' absence. And she's always talking about her many dalliances.
no.
Good
yeah.
for her.
She has a gossip feature where she'll tell you a gift of somebody once every day.
Nice.
It's very good. Good content.
Very nice.
Wait, I remembered. I was gonna jokingly ask, but I didn't want to like interrupt the flow of the session with it. Is your character into MILFs and damn it, it has his back?
Or he would be. Or he would be. Desperate
Oh,
to say it before we get back
Sorry,
into it.
I have to take like 2 antibiotic pills 4 times a day. So I have to like be watchful of it.
Yeah.
No, it's important. Yeah.
Yeah. And you got to make sure you take all of them.
Yes, I did, and I also choked down some painkillers in the same go. So
Hell yeah.
I'm morphined up. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's see where
We
this
love
goes.
good antimicrobial stewardship.
Where were we? The madame talk about being a young slut, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
She's still in her hoe phase.
And she never stopped.
Phase at that point.
Exactly. It's not a phase, it's a lifestyle.
You're like, well, we simply must get you set up with someone then.
I don't. I appreciate that, but I don't.
You're like, nonsense,
Fairly
nonsense.
necessary.
Do you prefer young or do you prefer older?
I I don't have.
Men, women, both at the same time.
I was gonna say you can't even tell
okay,
her that you're into chicks because she just find you a noble lady.
I am very happy with my station right now, and I don't. I'm busy. You know, I don't need to shake it up. I appreciate the offer, though.
Oh, there's always some good shaking to be done.
Okay.
Fortunately for you, someone seems to call her name. They're like, sorry, dear, we will have to resume this later. Someone needs my attention.
Okay. Yeah. I will talk to you
Not be
soon.
looking for you.
Yeah, she will be avoiding her the rest of the night.
The madame steps away to join some other conversation. It only takes a few minutes before Meg's freed from all the people who want to compliment and talk about the outfit, at least for the time being. There will be more rounds of that coming as the evening goes on.
Is Ori still red in the face?
Absolutely.
Yeah. She's like smiling. She looks up at Ori and just kind of sighs. I'm sorry about her. That is how she is.
She's awfully forward.
Okay, has Meg had any conversations like that, or has it mainly been focused on like clothes and like the weird, all that kind of weird?
You heard some of it, but she's most around you. It's mostly been about clothes. Hold on. You know what? Roll me a secret perception check for having listened to rumors around the sewing shop. That is you know what? That's too funny. Here you go. I'll let you see it.
Oh no.
Holy shit.
He's heard way too much.
You know that the madame's love life is always fresh.
Yeah, but Meg's face kind of crinkles when she hears the word forward. I can only imagine. Once again, I am so sorry.
It's just not your fault. On the plus side, if I ever want to find someone I'll know who to go to get set up.
No, not her.
Okay.
Fair enough. Oh,
That no was so.
it's so real.
It's like
She's
okay.
not letting the madame turn her teammate into a hoe. If she wants to hoe, that's fine, but that needs to be of her own volition.
He's too religious to be a hoe, I'm afraid. No, sorry, I've decided.
Well,
Nah, gods
think
like
with the right-
Dionysus exist.
with the
You can
right
absolutely be a religious
person.
hoe.
You can, yeah. I've seen the videos.
What does that mean?
Ori's
sorry.
Nenad arc.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I think Ori's gonna be red for like solid couple more minutes before she like. She's kind of wishing that the cider was real, was booze. But
you could go and get boozed up.
yeah, but she doesn't like drinking. Also, with what we're here to do.
Oh well, the dance floor. Only a couple of people are out dancing now. The evening's festivities haven't begun earnestly yet. But the
Okay.
music is fine. And by fine I mean it's good. It's quite good. There's a talented band playing orchestral music.
Very good.
The
Do I know
vibes are
them?
high class. You've seen them. You've seen two of the members of this band. Like it's like a 10-man orchestra. You know, like a small group where they have everything covered.
They've been around the Bards Guild.
Yeah, you've seen two of them down there, so you know of them.
Which two?
The one of the brass players and one of the string players.
Cool.
You're very confident they're gay.
Good for them.
Right on.
To each other?
Yes.
Good for them.
Like you're pretty sure that they're super into each other, but they don't know that.
They got some stuff to figure out, yeah.
They got the whole thing going on there that you've picked up on.
I moved to a new computer and my Obsidian setup reacted poorly to it, so I can't fucking remember the kitsune's name, but I'm sure Halawa has asked about them
Medicia.
too.
Medicia,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm sure Halawa has asked Medici about them.
In which case, she has told you they'll figure it out soon enough.
Good for them.
Carson, as far as exits are concerned, out of here, you don't have too many options.
I didn't think so, but best to cover our bases.
Out of the throne room / the ballroom here, there's the two entrances you arrived in, the hallways that lead in here from like the front. You could also always just jump off. You could just go outside and jump off. That's an option.
I don't know Feather or Gentle Landing. Sorry, non-copyrighted Featherfall. So
It's fine.
due to international copyright laws, it's not got so lot.
You take the opportunity though to walk around a little bit and just kind of get the lay of the parts of the palace you are allowed to be in during the festivities.
Yeah.
Which they're very good about closing off parts you're not allowed to. They put small stands with like the little bit of rope between them, or just straight up guards at some doors.
Mhm.
You have access to a couple different parts. There's a small library that is in public access, as well as a gallery with some art pieces on display. Obviously, the main throne/ballroom, the vestibule, the gardens. There's also an inner courtyard that is open and accessible. That one doesn't seem to be used much right now. You could get there, and you know how you would get there, but there's not many people there at all right now.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And then there's, of course, access to the restrooms is public, is open to.
Yeah.
As well as a couple of powder rooms for those who needed to touch up makeup and other such things.
Of course. Okay. Karsten will remember these things. Will
After a
I?
little while, you all gather back up in the ballroom. Routinely over the last half hour, anytime someone very important's arrived, it's been announced by a herald by the door. So, like, any council member's arrival has been announced, for example.
And our guest of honor isn't here yet?
Not that you know of, no. No, as you are presumably all kind of just gathering together to, just chat a little bit, minds the time, the herald thumps his cane against the ground, which doesn't really interrupt or, like, people don't stop talking or doing anything, because, it's routine for the announcement. And the herald announces, presenting the arrival of His Grace, Aldebrand Ludenhoff, Baron of Helheim's Shard.
Oh.
The Baron.
That's our guy, right?
The
Yeah.
Baron of Helheim's Shard seems to have arrived.
Interesting.
He's chill. We like him.
We do like him.
You like him when
like
he's not being
us.
manipulated.
That's true.
Yeah.
And sure enough, if you look, Baron Ludenhoff does enter, dressed finely and elegantly as you might expect, along with his wife, the Lady Ludenhoff.
Yay.
Hmm.
How fun. Do you think we should say hi, or do you think we should avoid people that we know?
It depends what kind of alibi we want to set.
I have had a thought, and that is that with Baron Ludenhoff, we've developed a reputation for, how do I explain this?
Being falsely accused of murder?
Well, I was not that. I mean, that is true. That is a thing that happened. But also, we kind of like exposed corruption within his city, and while we did get into some interesting situations, it was ultimately for the better. So, if something of note did happen to take place here, the Baron might be able to vouch for our character. Hypothetically speaking.
Not a bad call.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can approach the Baron if you'd like to.
You know what? I think Karsten will, actually.
Okay. Anyone else? Or just
I think
Carson?
we'll follow him. She's already been seen
Alright.
by someone she recognizes her.
Fair?
I am the guy that
Actions.
initially cast Translate on him, I think, so...
This is true.
I don't want to crowd them out, so Ashram will not take part.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I think I'll pass.
All right. You approach Baron Lunafons. He starts in Helmartian. As you know, he speaks like, "Ah, good day. It's been quite some time since we last saw each other. I did not expect to see you at such an event."
You and me both, brother.
Now, did any of us
Um,
understand that?
Both of you do. Both of you speak Helmartian.
Yeah. Let me think. What would the proper term of address be for the Baron aside from just Baron Ludenhoff?
You can call him my lord. My lord's completely fine.
Okay. Um. Carson says, "It's a pleasure to see you, my lord. It's true that this is not the sort of event we normally attend, but we've made an exception this time."
Well, I hope you enjoy. I was overjoyed to receive an invitation from the Grand Prince to attend the festivities. Helheimshard and the Grand Principality have some light treaties going on, and I'm hoping to use the opportunity to evolve our political involvement.
That is most exciting news.
As though I am to understand that the Grand Prince does not hold the sway he should.
No, I'm afraid the situation here is lamentable.
Well, he takes on and says, you are here, which means I trust things that might be about to change, yeah?
Karsten visibly sweating. No, he gives kind of a chuckle, like, "Oh, you." Uh, and Carson says, "We try not to make a habit of bringing political upheaval in our wake wherever we go."
And says, then, to my understanding, you have done a poor job so far.
um. God, how do I even respond to that? Like, um, Carson's like, "Well, I'm hoping to alter our track record in the near future."
I hope so too. If you see your friend Amok, let him know that the Honorable Seneschal sends his wishes.
Pardon me?
Remember we kicked out the original Seneschal and got
Cyril.
yeah.
Oh yes, my friend.
Oh.
Cyril Avnon.
Yeah. Cool fucking guy.
The current
The guy you
Seneschal
had-
of Avalon.
The guy you had homoerotic survival with.
Isn't he married? Come on now.
You could be married and homoerotic. Come on.
Come on now.
About the yearning.
Am I wrong?
It's not about whether you're right or not.
Look me in the eye and tell me I'm wrong.
That's not what this is about.
To say it about that.
The ethics of it.
Fuck the ethics.
Damn.
Hey, Armok knows his wife
Yeah.
too. For all we know, it could have been negotiated.
Okay. All right.
Fucking hell.
Does have bitches.
We'll send our regards. He is present as well.
Well, I hope you have a continued pleasant evening.
We'll try.
Good evening
Gives
to
a-
you as well, my lord.
Gives a nod and steps off to talk with some other guests.
It's going to be even more pleasant soon.
You continue to. The two of you return, presumably back towards the rest of the group.
Yeah.
As you do, some other guests get announced. More council members have arrived. Councillor Kirk also is announced. Councillor Parladair, Councillor Gro Utok, Councillor Elmer, a Councillor Milo or Councillor Talos Milo is announced.
Hmm.
Ah, yes, House Milo.
Who Armok you know to be the Grand Prince's uncle.
Mhm.
The unreliable council member called the Weather Vane.
I was gonna say-
God, he really was unreliable. This is just making me want to play a Hollow King again.
All okay.
I miss Rothk.
Time goes by, and you. Will each of you make me a perception check?
Secret?
Yes,
Gary.
please. Secret, please, from everyone.
Okay.
Da-
Terrible roll. Terrible roll. Terrible roll. I'm
Tez,
terrible roll. Yes, I'm just saying that with every roll. Yes.
I have a question. Do I get my pursue a lead bonus on this roll?
What is your leads? Remind me.
My current leads are the New Dawn and Rowan's Attempted Assassin.
You know what? Sure. I think I'm stretching it, but sure.
Yippee! Terrible roll, doesn't matter.
Yeah, terrible roll doesn't matter. You are correct. Okay. Ori, Karsten, you are the ones to make a note of this. It's almost been a full hour since the start of the event. And you both make note of the fact that neither Lord Councillor Amfries has been announced, nor has the Grand Prince.
How odd.
Are we finally going to meet their fucking child who's definitely not Turkin?
Well, you also, Ori, you overhear it, but Carson, you have a bit of an idea of what's happening. You both arrive at the same conclusion. They are very likely playing chicken with each other to see who gets to be arrived last.
That
come
makes
on.
too much sense.
Yeah. All right.
That's annoying.
Oh, politics.
Why is that a thing? Why is that important?
Is Ori asking?
Yeah, or he's asking Carson.
Yeah.
Probably just an ego thing.
She figures he would understand the machinations of nobility.
Now here's a question: does Halavel actually say that, or is that you out of character? Okay. Carson's like, it's not simply an ego thing. It's about appearances, which unfortunately, in a political environment such as this, do matter beyond one's ego.
Okay, but you're splitting hairs there, because your appearances do affect your ego, so I was right.
The Grand Prince and Councillor Amfrey are, I suppose, political rivals is not an inapt way to put it. They both need to project an air of strength.
And showing up to a ball I don't get it.
Being the last to arrive is an indicator of greater importance.
Okay.
It's true. They
Like
do
the
that in
headliner
Fight
at a
Pit as well.
concert.
Yes, Carson nods in Hallie's direction.
Okay.
Caitlin, Calathea, always made a show of trying to be the last to arrive to anything.
Or I just thought she's just habitually late to everything.
No, but you
Okay.
distinctly remember once in your youth where Calathea and another one of the convent mothers kept outlating each other.
For what purpose?
she did
Posturing.
not understand it.
Just
Doesn't understand
posturing.
it now. Okay. So well, that's frustrating.
It
Now we're
is
just
what
gonna
it is.
sit and wait all night?
I don't expect it to take that long, but it may be a while yet still.
Okay. All right. Well,
At the very least, it's not like we're going to miss it. They'll announce it to
Yeah.
us.
exactly.
The herald thumps his cane against the floor and announces the arrival of yet another important guest. Just as one does.
Mhm.
Now every time she hears a thump thump, she's gonna be like
Yeah.
meerkatting.
Wait a few more minutes as a couple more guests start arriving. There's another thump before the herald announces, representative of the Order of the New Dawn, Lysithinos.
Oh my
Oh, okay.
god.
So they're not even
God.
pretending anymore.
So they're just
And sure
Armand
enough,
folds his
here.
arms.
They're just a fucking esoteric occultist society. Fucking having parties in their little manor, pretending to be playing magic.
Lysithinos arrives, gives a look around, looks towards the group and just gives you a little bit of a fruity little wave.
He doesn't
Why
move his
do you
hand, he
have
just
to
waggles
describe
his
it as
finger.
Yeah, he
fruity?
does this. What was that, Iris?
I said, why'd you have to describe it as fruity?
Because it is fruity.
I mean, I
We are
went looking
queer
through.
baiting in this bitch.
we've seen
It's not baiting if he is queer.
Yeah.
I was looking through the art in the thread a while ago because I wasn't sure if I'd hallucinated Meg's designs, and I found the art of Lysithinos again, and I'm like, yeah, that's a fruit.
that's pretty
It's the meme where it's like do you like men? Men is a loathsome being. Oh, if you mean sexually, then yes.
I'm not familiar with it, but I want to be now.
I don't
Same.
have it easily on hand. I'll look for it later. If you remind me, I'll try to look for it. It's funny.
Sure.
It's just like a Tumblr post where someone asked, said and asked, are you do you like men? And they just responded like man is it's a loathsome creature. And then the follow up is like, oh, if you mean sexually, then yes.
That's some Morticia Adams shit.
God.
It's very fun. It's a funny post. I've seen it. I've seen it edited with Ryoji, which is quite funny. But yeah, Lysithinos gives you a little wave and then walks off into the crowd.
Wait, that's so. Man is a loathsome creature.
Oh, that complicates things a little.
Well, it's not as though we weren't expecting him to be here.
It's a bit of an open secret now.
Yeah, it's more the fact that they're announcing.
Hold on, here, I found it.
Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn.
This is Karsten.
That is a Ryoji post.
Sorry, completely unrelated. My dog is chattering like a motherfucker right now because he's so scared of the storm happening outside right now.
Solution.
No. Don't no.
Stop trying to eat the dog.
My dog. Stop trying to eat him.
But I'm
He's just an
hungry.
oopie.
Just a little uppy.
It's a delicious snack for my tummy.
No!
He's quite large. I might divide him into 2 snacks.
That's all right. Sam, we'll take 1 half each.
Hell yeah. Logan made a "when the moon hits your eye" joke 30 minutes ago, and it's still playing in my head. Just so you know.
I'm so glad someone actually caught that.
You continue to chatter. Lusitinos eventually makes his way towards your party.
Oh God.
He approaches the group like, well, hey there.
You know what? I think Carson just says, "Do you need something?"
Me and my girlfriend saw you across the room, and we like your vibe.
He just kind of like quirks out with like, ooh, hostile. It's a party. Relax, even if you did kill someone.
I don't know what you're talking about. We've done nothing of the sort tonight.
I didn't say tonight.
Carson just like cocks his head and then says, "Well, then I'm not sure what the relevance is. Are you implying that you've never killed anyone in your life?"
he chuckles and just like, no, I killed many people. He just looks around like, it'd be hard to find someone who isn't at least somewhat responsible for someone's death.
I believe that.
The orchestra starts playing Rage Against the Machine.
Here is something you don't understand.
No, this is like, don't worry, I'm gonna let you do your little thing. I know why you're here.
That causes Carson to raise an eyebrow, and he's like, "And what exactly do you stand to gain by letting us do that?"
Well, you think I like that big oaf?
He works for you, doesn't he?
It's like, he works for Jericho. There's a key difference there.
So you want to let us take the fall for it?
Like, if you want to kill him, but be my guest. I don't care. Like, Jericho might have some objections, but well, he's not in a position to object much, is he?
No, I dare say he isn't.
No, I'm not going to get in your way. No, I'm here with an offer instead.
You do like to make those, it seems.
I have things that need doing, and I don't really want to do them myself.
He's so foppish.
Carson just gives him a dry look and says, "Didn't anyone ever teach you the value of hard work?"
Okay.
It's because it's so ironic that he is the
Pablo
one
breaks
saying
character and gives Karsten an appalled look.
Yeah, he's oh, that's good. No, that's good. That's good, Iris. That's good. He's like, All right. I mean, coming from you, that's a little, you know.
What do you say, rich?
The Italian Hannibal said that. Yeah, that's probably what I would say. Yeah, rich.
Carson just says, with a cold affect to his voice. Oh God, hold on. I have to think about this. I didn't expect him to just come up and start talking to us. um, he just says with a cold affect to his voice, "Yes, ha ha, it's quite funny, but in case it hasn't occurred to you, I haven't lived the way you're implying for well over a year, and you can thank your former boss for that."
Well, yeah, I am to understand you're about to settle that score, so.
We'll see, won't we?
He'll be here soon, don't you worry your blonde little head.
that makes him like look at him like, what the fuck? like
Get the fucking dog pride flag question mark.
he's like, what does being blonde have to do with this?
Seems like, don't worry, I'm just here to let you know that I have an offer I'm going to be making you in the near future.
In the near future, but not now.
And you want to talk business right here? It's a party. Chill out, have some fun.
I'm simply not used to receiving announcements for offers, I suppose.
Well, consider the announcement rescinded then. You will see it, you will get it when you least expect it.
I'm sure.
But don't worry. I think things will get quite interesting tonight, and I look forward to seeing how they go.
It's not ominous at all.
He kind of like steps a little more into the party and gestures towards one of the entrances. I keep my eye nice and tight on that door right there.
Hmm.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm off to get some wine and have a snack, so I'll toodles. Gives a little wave and just walks off into the crowd.
Oh.
I need to call him a slur.
What's stopping you?
Decency.
Cease your faggotry.
Never mind.
You're gonna get us kicked out the party. You can't say that.
There's just a large bouncer behind you, like, excuse me. I
That
detect
was really problematic.
It's like, you haven't reclaimed that king. I'm sorry.
He hasn't?
No, he gets to be thrown off the cliff now.
How fun.
Armont Carson's little time. You need to help him reclaim.
Why would I help him?
How?
He's a
All right, I should remind you that this is
Please stop
Evolve.
saying this on YouTube stream.com.
Please,
Sorry.
please remember this is a
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, sorry.
Oops. It's probably fine.
You want Google coming after us? I don't.
I'd like to see them try, honestly.
They wanted to. There's not much we could do about it.
Yes, but it would imply Google actually pays attention to things that go up on their platform, which they don't.
Yeah.
Have you seen the state of YouTube ads? these days. They're fucking
I've had ad blocks for the last 6 years. I haven't seen a
Exactly.
single one.
it's only gotten worse in those 6 years. Trust me.
Right. Well, Lysithinos leaves you to your machinations as he goes to take care of his machinations.
Every
I
time
hate it when
Lysithinos
he machinates.
Every time Lysithinos appears, One Winged Angel starts playing.
That's so dramatic.
I can see it.
Listen, he has an aura, but I don't think it's a Sephiroth aura. We're barking up the wrong tree with that one.
Fair.
I also just really like One Winged Angel.
That's fair.
Only a few minutes after Lysithinos has left you, the Herald thumps his cane. I assume you turn your rapt attention towards it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Also, always a meerkat.
Just the Herald clears out it. Presenting the Grand Master of the Order of the New Dawn, Jericho. And he
What?
walks in.
So we're playing Weekend at Bernie's.
He walks in.
Jericho.
I should have seen that coming. I'm sure Lysithinos could cast a resurrection or two.
Aside from the fact that we have firmly established that resurrection is not something you can just do in this setting.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
There he is, Carson. Fresh as the day you killed him.
I'm still sure Lysithinos could do it.
I think of all the possible emotions and expressions that Karsten could be displaying right now, he just looks pissed. Pissed and bewildered.
Arbok takes a step to the side away from Karsten.
I went to all the trouble and emotional turmoil with bare hands, and it didn't even stick.
Well, Karsten, you told us some stuff about him.
And it was true. I stayed to make sure.
That's not creepy at all.
Is that the same man?
It has to be either a body double or an illusion. Or he cocks his head as he thinks about it. I suppose he could simply be puppeting him. A more rudimentary form of necromancy covered up to this is a problem.
That does seem like a kind of magic Lysithinos would be quite capable of.
I don't understand why he would do this.
It's useful to have a puppet leader. Seneschal showed us that.
You're not wrong, but even so, I don't know what to make of this.
It's also interesting that they received invitations in their capacities as members of the New Dawn.
Mhm.
That
Well-
implies some sort of political legitimacy going on there.
Officially speaking, the New Dawn is a. Karsten has a look of chagrin on his face as he says this. To my understanding, it's a reasonably respected. You can hear the air quotes in his voice as he says, "intellectual society" in this part of the Mistlands. Unfortunately, I actually have to think about whether I want to say this or not.
I heard what you were about to say, yeah.
Carson, he chooses his words very carefully and says, "They've done what seems to be an effective job of concealing their true nature and intentions from the majority of their members. Even Counselor Elmer has been deceived. At least I can only hope he has been. If he hasn't, well, that's a bigger problem, but one that I'll deal with somehow." In any case, I think we should move forward with the plan as originally projected tonight.
Okay. We didn't even have a plan.
If they even show up.
I will be shocked if Seston of Paul doesn't show up after this development.
The herald thumps his cane, conveniently timed with your conversation. As you can see that the herald is receiving some whispers from like a servant. Servant flicks back around the corner before the herald speaks. Introducing His Excellency, the Lord Counselor of the Grand Principality, Ronald Amphrey, and company.
Where the fuck is Turkin?
Well, you observe as Counselor Amphrey enters the room. His presence gets people to quiet down and pay attention from their conversations, because that's one of the big arrivals of the night.
Makes sense.
Counselor Amphrey just gives like a charming half-smile, raises his hand, couple of waves. His wife appears beside him, who Ori has seen several times at this point. Alongside them, you see a small contingent of guards, personal security, one of which clearly stands out to you.
Uh-oh.
Tall man of dark skin and clean-shaven head. He has a look of steel in his eyes as they slowly sweep across the crowd. That must be Seston of Paul.
Is he hot?
No, you can't ask that about this guy. I forbid it.
It's an important
Worth a
question,
shot.
Iris.
I mean, he's an attractive black man. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, sure. He looks older. He looks like you can clearly tell that he's human. You would guess that he's probably late 40s, early 50s. I wouldn't say he has a lot of wrinkles, but he has some definition to his face that you can tell is from age.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of battle scars.
He's got the aging black actor.
And he very, very much looks like a warrior. You can see it on him.
Would if we were making a movie, would you cast Denzel Washington?
Denzel Washington? Maybe.
Maybe a little too old now, though.
Maybe a little too old. I'm more of an Idris Elba.
Oh.
Okay.
You're sweetening the deal a little too much.
Like, if I had to choose. But, I haven't sat down and looked at the list of black actors in the age range I'm looking for, but that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay. I can deal with that.
Either way, he gives kind of like just a cold, steely glaze around the room. Doesn't say anything, he just steps after. Counselor Amphrey is like at least 60, maybe even 70. Which Ori strikes you as odd because his wife is probably no more than like 40.
Yeah.
What do you mean odd? They're nobles.
You're right. Sorry. You note the age difference is all. I believe the joke was made before, but Councillor Amfrey does look a little bit like Reagan.
Oh
Ew.
no!
Poor Lady Amfrey.
No!
No.
Do we
All
have
right.
yet to see the child that Lady Amfrey
No.
played with?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Stop the presses gang. Before that, we need to kill Amfrey. We need to save San Christina from Reaganomics.
Ludenhoff was right, mind you.
We've got one target. What's another? Agent 47.
Just a little, to be clear. Not like a 1-to-1 match, but there's a slight resemblance in structure.
Yuck.
I've never played Hitman. I should play Hitman. I won't. It'll make me too anxious.
They make their way into the crowd. People who are very quick to flood up towards Councillor Amfrey, wanting his time and attention. He does control the legislative agenda of the principality. So
Yeah. Well, if his wife is here, I can get us closer.
if you want to go up there and talk to him, you can.
Is the child here?
Not that you can see.
He's off.
Didn't arrive.
They must lost him
Wasn't
at daycare.
introduced with them.
I still think that kid is Turkin.
How makes you say that?
We'll see
Yes.
someday.
We
You know
have
exactly what makes me say that.
literally nothing to go on right now except for like a vague implication, maybe.
This is like May seeing Tartuccio in everything in Kingmaker.
That's true.
The slightest
child-
bit of suspicion in Kingmaker, May will find a way to connect that to Tartuccio.
Every child is Turkin.
Well, but you see, Tez, obviously it was Tartuccio all of those times. That's
Well,
different.
yeah, duh.
You would just never admit it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure if Tartuccio is even expected to survive this long in the book.
The actual answer for you, but I can give that to you later.
Oh, okay. That's scary, but we love to hear it nonetheless.
Yeah, do you want to try and go up to talk to Councillor Amfrey and his wife?
I feel like that's risky. That's risky, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure
I don't want him knowing our faces.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, Caitlin? Do you want to go up?
No, later. I think later when maybe there hopefully is a little bit more of a window than everybody showing up and talking to them immediately.
Only 5 minutes later, you can hear down the hallway the steps of boots as a couple of royal guardsmen enter the throne room. They flank the entrances before one of them gives a look to the herald, who thumps his cane and clears his throat, drawing everyone's attention.
Oh boy.
Carson and Ori, make me a perception check.
Scary. Okay. Normal or secret?
Normal. Normal's fine.
Okay.
I'm thinking about that scene in Shrek with the little trumpeter.
Do you want to keep those results or you want to re-roll them?
I'll keep it. It's a cromulent roll.
All right, Carson, you flash a quick glance and you see towards where Counselor Amphrey, where you last saw him. He seems annoyed.
Yeah.
The herald thumps his cane once he has everyone's attention, and like, introducing His Most Serene Majesty, Christian of House Milo, the Grand Prince. And everyone's attention turns towards the entrance as the Grand Prince arrives. A young man, as you've been told, no more than like 18, wheeled in on in a wheelchair, dressed nice in a nice tunic and outfit, with a sash and a few medals. Right, and having his wheelchair pushed, you see Magvira.
I miss them so much.
Prince Christian kind of gives a wave to everyone. There's several people who quickly make their way up as they enter into the throne room properly. All right. Looks like all the important people are here.
Wow.
So a few moments later, as the music changes to something slightly more upbeat and people begin to kind of clear open the central area of the ballroom / throne room floor for dancing. As people step into elegant waltzes.
Is there an agenda for the night, or is it just like dancing music and?
It's just
wine?
social. Yeah, it's just socializing, drinking, dancing. And then towards midnight, it's observing the Starfall dance.
Okay. That'll be the perfect time to sneak someone away and kill them.
What does everyone want to do?
Well, Ori wants to dance, but it feels like we should be serious tonight.
Yeah, but we can't be too suspicious during the actual like.
Yeah, we do have to at least pretend to be normal for part of the ball.
Do we want to do that for a little bit and then pick a time to meet up later? Or
Yeah, I think so.
That would be best.
okay.
So what? A couple hours?
I suppose.
Maybe not that long. I'm not sure exactly like how long the dancing is expected to last.
Well, if midnight is the Starfall dance, assuming the in-game clock is accurate.
Ah, true.
Got an hour and a half.
Okay, then an hour and a half.
Works for me.
Okay.
Well, an hour and a half would be 10 o'clock.
Oh. I can't read a clock. Oh, so we've got a
Could you-
lot of time.
You could
Really
just
American.
meet. You could just meet in half an hour at 9 and see how things are developing.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right. So, what would everyone like to do in this half hour you split apart?
Dance.
Hmm.
Who wants to dance?
Callie will dance.
Hell yeah.
Not Arbok.
Oh, come on. You did so wonderfully last time.
Ashrin will dance, of course.
Callie's doing the little kid thing where he stands on Ori's shoe, roll around.
Hell yeah.
Meg will hang with Armok. They can grab more drinks.
We're gonna need them.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright. And Karstan.
Ugh. This. This is a good question. I always have to debate with myself how much of a hard ass this man will be. I think he will dance for a little bit to try and relieve some of the like 8,000 pounds of tension that he is internally holding right now, getting ready to commit murder tonight.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you already did it once.
You all spend some time dancing and just engaging in recreation. I think about half an hour pass. So you gather up again to resurvey the situation. You are quickly approached by Magvira.
Hello.
She approaches the full party, looks over, you says, "You're all here. Good. A moment of your time?"
Sure.
Good. My liege would like to speak with you finally.
Oh.
All right.
Join me, please.
Before we go, how do we address him?
She looks towards Ori and just like, "It's your serene majesty the first time, followed by my lord or your majesty."
Okay.
It's funny because he's not a very serene.
Magvir takes a couple steps forward and she stops to like, "And keep your manners." Says, "Don't let him provoke you. He might try."
I see.
Quirks an eyebrow at that.
You follow Magvir. She leads you out of the ballroom into like the side hallways that lead in here from the vestibule towards one of the rooms closed off with a guardsman who just steps aside and opens the room in. Following in, you step into what is like a small, looks like just like a sitting room or a tea room of some kind. Prince Christian is in here with what looks to be like 3 or 4 different. If you had to guess, they give you the vibe of advisors.
Scheming eunuchs or
more like political council.
okay.
Okay.
Just trying to get the vibe.
No scheming eunuchs.
Okay.
Yeah, he comes later.
Right on.
These counselors, these political advisors, they kind of scatter and leave as you arrive. Prince Christian turns his attention towards "Welcome, guests. I'd rise to greet you, but, well," he gestures down.
It's a pleasure, Your Serene Majesty.
Carson is going to give a polite, formal bow as they become acquainted with the prince.
He kind of gestures for you to like, "Please come in." I see Magvira scared you all stiff.
Interesting. God, how how do I respond to that? What a vibe. Um. Carson says, She made a point to emphasize decorum, Your Serene Majesty.
She likes to go by the book. I prefer a more as things seem approach. You've done me a favor, remember? Says that letter you brought me was of great help.
Still don't know what it was for.
And that's for the better.
Hmm.
You're here to kill Cessnov Paul. My party.
Carson looks a little bewildered for a second, and he's like, if you'll pardon the, oh God, hang on.
Don't worry,
I wanna
Iris.
pipe up.
Don't worry,
I wanna
Iris.
pipe up so bad.
I'm giving you a warm up for my courting and corpses character. Enjoy.
Oh God.
I really want to pipe up.
Right.
I'm having to really think right now because I haven't thought about how Karsten would act in the presence of royalty before. At least
Even though you've been in presence of royalty in this campaign.
that's okay, but that was different because he was acting like mostly by the book.
Fair.
This is
It's different.
We'll do our best not to make a scene, Your Serene Majesty.
Well, I appreciate
Carson,
that.
Carson shoots Hallie a look and then is like, if I'm trying to think of a word and it's not fucking happening in my brain as usual. Carson just says, if I may, my lord, I'm finding it rather concerning how quickly that news is traveling this evening.
Kind of seems like an open secret at this point.
Prince Christian's like, oh no, I only use this. I know because I make it my business to know. He takes it and says, every servant you've walked past to me tells me everything that they've heard.
That makes sense.
Everything?
He looks towards Armor. Yes, your muscles are very impressive.
Your Majesty, can we assume those servants are loyal only to you and not to the other counselors?
I make a point to get rid of those that aren't. You're here because, and now, forgive me because some of this is assumption, but I'm making do with what I know. Because you have a problem with Cessnov Paul because he burnt down most of your hometown, Varn, in towards the western edges of Gully there, about a little over a year ago, I think. Since then, you've been on his trail, which has led you here. In so doing, you have come into contact with the New Dawn, a group that you find concern with, yes?
To say the least, my lord.
Then we're on the same page. I too have my concerns with the New Dawn, and I have my concerns with how readily they've gotten their greedy little grubby fingers into many of my members of our high society.
Oh, I love Maury.
I also know that Cessna of Paul, who you've seen accompanying Lord Councillor Amfrey, is in the New Dawn's pocket.
That aligns with what we know as well.
He runs on one of the local street gangs in the New Dawn's name, thugging around to retain Count Amfrey's dominance in the polls. But something that's very hard to prove, mind you, because they're very good at removing any form of correspondence.
As soon as he says that, you like see the light bulb go off in Carson's head, and he's like,
The letter.
"Until recently."
Until recently, where one missive happened to be intercepted by a group of intrepid heroes, and it was brought to my attention.
I kind of like being called a hero.
Well, you're not quite there yet, but I appreciate enthusiasm. He's like, we're on the same side. I want the New Dawn out of my city and my principality as much as you do.
After a long moment, Carson like lets out a breath, and he's like, "This is a refreshing change of pace, my lord. The last time we were in a situation like this, the local sovereign was in need of some convincing as to the state of affairs within his lands."
Oh, you're talking about Baron Ludenhoff?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I did hear about that debacle that went down over in Helhain's Shard.
Yes, not the work of the New Dawn to my knowledge, though we were never able to discover all of the specifics of what happened there.
Former seneschal of Helhain's Shard. I hear little birds tell me that he's lurking around underground here in the city.
That's concerning.
But I don't have too much information on that. He's laying quite low.
Like the creature he is.
Anyway, if you're going to kill Cessna Paul, you better do it closer towards midnight. Most people will be busy paying attention to the Starfall dance. I'd suggest drawing him into the inner courtyard.
Okay.
I love getting permission from the prince to kill a guy in his castle.
Hey, if it works.
Carson's like, "I did notice on the way in that it was odd." Actually, hang on, let me make sure I'm not bullshitting this from a memory that does not exist here. The courtyard was like relatively like less populated when on our way in, right?
Yeah, the inner courtyard wasn't very populated at all.
Carson's like, "I did note that the courtyard was not terribly busy on the way in, though I wasn't anticipating that would hold true throughout the night."
Oh, it's because I've had some of my servants subtly spread rumors for people not to go there.
You were anticipating this, then?
I make it my business. He takes one and said, "You and I," gestures between himself and the party, "we're not done working together yet. I believe that you are going to be able to help me retrieve what is mine by right."
The crown.
Well, the crown is already his.
The
The
mandate.
The
The
royal
mandate of
mandate.
heaven.
Yeah.
The Yellow River has flooded.
when is the Yellow River not flooding?
The Yellow River floods like all the time. That's like the problem.
God, sorry, that got me. The Yellow River is flooding. In other news, the sky is blue.
I saw a really funny meme recently. It was about the Nile. Anyway, it's kind of shit I look at.
Would you have any recommendations on how we draw him away from his employer?
Thanks, everyone says. There's many ways to do so. He'd probably respond to just an outright challenge.
Challenge.
I imagine you have a couple of things to say to him in the courtyard, so.
You could say
Not
that.
wrong.
While I'm thinking about it, my lord, it's quite apparent that you have a robust intelligence network, so if you don't find it too presumptuous of me, I'd like to ask you a question pertaining to the New Dawn and our
What?
shared interest.
Well, if I can answer it, I would say I would, but I might. Let's say the question
Fuck
first.
Jericho alive.
Yeah, no, Carson says, do you know anything about Jericho's current condition?
He kind of like gives you like a look to alive and well.
That's the problem. He shouldn't be. I killed him myself.
What? He looks towards him. Maggie is like, Maggie, how did we not know this? And she just kind of like she just gives him like a flat look, says, "How would we?"
A moment later, Carson's like, I attended a. Let me add some additional context. I unwittingly, at the time, attended a meeting of the New Dawn in the company of Counselor Elmer. After the meeting, Jericho invited me personally to speak with him. The encounter did not go as he anticipated.
He said, "You're too pussy to kill me."
He did say that.
Yeah.
But Carson's like, but as you can see, someone who looks quite like Jericho is here walking among us.
Jericho voice, I got better.
Yeah, Chris is like, Prince Chris is like, well, I did suspect there was some kind of odd sorcery about the man.
And what makes you say that?
It's just a couple of rumors and things I've heard. He doesn't carry it all on his sleeve, you know? I think he has more tricks that I don't know about.
If he's at all connected to the Seneschal, who was a brother of a cleric of Leif, then I can assume they have some sort of mastery over death going on.
Magvira kind of quirks her brows because resurrection through magical means is typically not possible.
I don't know about resurrection. Could be pupped in his zombie body. Could be some well-placed illusions.
Prince Chris is like, could be possession.
That's true as well. There's plenty of spirits ready to inhabit a body.
Even Jericho's own spirit, loath as I am to consider that possibility.
Well, if what you tell me is true, and I don't have a reason to disbelieve you right now, and this tells me that Jericho is no man.
am no man.
What is a man?
A miserable little pile of secrets. Have at
There's,
you.
there's certainly something more going on there, it would seem.
There's always more.
So it would seem.
I'm afraid I don't have the answer you're looking for.
Unfortunate. We'll simply have to look into it as best we can then.
It's valuable enough that we're on the same page now.
If I'm being quiet. It says, honestly, as long as I can get you aligned with what I need, which is returning the mandate to me, then I think well, risk of being too blunt, don't care what you need.
I see.
Someone's like, I want what's best for my people and for my principality. And I know what's best for them isn't Lord Councillor Amfrey.
And you'll provide whatever's necessary in exchange for that.
Well, I mean, not whatever. I have my limits.
Naturally.
And I know what your services are worth, but I also know that right now, it's mutual benefit. Cessna Hall going under weakens Amfrey's claim and strengthens mine. As long as the death of Cessna Hall can't be tied to me, which, how could it be?
Of course.
You're a third party. Says, I never hired you to kill him. I have no connection to this.
That's true. If you don't pay us, there's no implication that you hired us for our services.
I didn't even know you until just now. We've never met before.
Of course. Carson gives the nod of sure, this is the story we're going with. Technically true, but we've been interacting indirectly.
It's not going to be a pedantic asshole about it.
I mean, it is technically true, and Carson understands the value of a technicality.
Yeah.
It is true that you haven't met until now. It is also true that you communicated through a proxy, but the two are not mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
It's our alibi.
No, I wish you good luck. From what I hear, from how I understand it, Cessnapol deserves it, so.
It's sticky to decide who deserves what, but he's definitely got something coming to him.
A sharp dagger up his ribs.
That would be nice.
Well. Uh,
In case you're not like, oh, that's all. I just want us to get on the same page for now.
I see.
We'll talk again later. As I said, I have more you can do for me, and I'm sure you're willing to do it as well.
Probably.
I would guess that's quite likely.
For multiple reasons.
Maggie, will you take the my lovely guests back to the party? Maggie kind of heaves a slight sigh and nods. Yes, Your Majesty. And you're assuming that's all from you. You're escorted back out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
All right. Well, that was an elucidating meeting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Truly.
Everyone we meet seems to know everything about us.
We
You
don't
are
have a
also just
talent.
not the most quiet people in the world.
Yeah,
fair.
we're mercenaries, not assassins, as Carson famously said once before.
Also, like between Hallie and Armok, they kind of have to shout for each other to hear each other.
Yeah.
Anytime they have a conversation, it's gotta be.
Hey, were we supposed to meet to kill that guy?
Yeah, you have a couple of hours to kill.
Okay.
What's the plan? You gonna do anything in particular while you wait for time to go by?
It would have been a good idea to ask about weapons, because the gang was not able to bring theirs in, right?
Correct. Correct.
Cars-
You would not be
Really?
allowed to come in here armed.
I have my
Uh,
instrument, right?
Yes.
I think we established last time that Carson was able to bring Moon Ruler in because of the spirit sheath.
Correct.
But aside from that, yeah, we're kind of we're doing a little on-site weapons procurement right now.
We could always just choke them out.
We could try, I suppose.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Why not? We got some strong people party.
But getting weapons is probably going to be harder. The only people that are armed here are guards.
Maggie, can you bring us back? We forgot to ask something.
Okay, well, I guess we just go back to blending in for a little bit.
For now.
Okay. Yeah, you're just gonna kill some time?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. I'm going to make you all make a dice roll for me.
oh
boy.
no.
In the dice
well
rolling game? Are you
blended.
kidding me?
You're gonna make me a dice roll for, well, just that, for blending in.
Okay.
How do you pass in this party at this event without appearing too out of place? A couple of society is a valid choice for everyone, but you could also make a good case for many other skills.
I think society is what I'm going to go with because I think it makes sense for Karsten to fall back on his noble upbringing for this.
I agree.
Okay.
Tez,
Yes.
you gave me an idea. I would like to sort of lean into the persona a bit more.
No way.
I'm-
Sorry.
I was building up in my head. I was like,
For real?
no way. Yeah, I was also being like I was also chatting up a for real.
hate it here. Bunch of fucking weebs.
Looking cool, Armok.
This is why Meg doesn't translate broccoli for y'all. This is what she has to deal with. He just talks like Morgana.
Oh my god.
That's fucked up. You can't say that.
Go on, Logan.
Sorry, hang on.
Why'd I even bother?
I'm sorry. No, I think I just found cat puke under my desk.
I hope
Oh.
not.
Yeah, sorry.
I see. Well, while you're dealing with that,
Yeah.
I was going to make a society check.
Okay.
Public.
Public.
Yep.
Baba Booey?
Baba Booey. I could not roll much better than that.
Not much.
Correct. All right, next person.
Can I give you a diplomacy roll to blend in?
Yes, diplomacy is a valid choice, I think. Society is more you're
Can
relying
I
on.
use a hero point?
Yes, because with
Almost can't
society,
do worse.
with society, Karst is relying on his noble graces and just mingling.
Well, not too bad, I suppose. Could have been better. You're going to roll
I do
below a
performance?
10 sometimes.
You can make a performance check. That is completely valid.
I love being valid.
Even I'm valid. Do you also want to reroll that?
Call it a 30.
Next.
Okay, I'm back. Hi.
Yep.
As I said, I wanted to lean into the Gonzalez persona a bit more. Would you recommend rolling gladiatorial warfare or athletics? Something to like
I would then say
talk about being in the ring.
gladiatorial lore is what you're going for then.
Okay, that's what I figured. All right. I'll take that.
Ori and Meg.
I think Meg's gonna lean into the fact that she made the outfits kind of mingle in that regard. Comment on her thoughts on the design, maybe the design and like actual make of it. You know, keep it flexible and all that, so I could maybe get my crafting in there. But it's probably gonna be society, I'm guessing.
I think the idea you're approaching does fall under society to me. But I'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus.
Thank you very much.
Consider yourself lucky.
Okay. Oh no.
Hey, you can't do worse. Oh, it would be so funny if you got a nat 20 after
I'm
that.
so mad. I was so mad that you said that. But my little pop out for everyone's cameras covered the die on the second roll. I was pissed.
Okay, and Ori?
I think that she's just going to try to pretend that she belongs there, probably dance a little bit and do performance.
That would go to if you trying to blend in and pretend you belong, probably go under society.
Oh, well. My society is shit. Can I do something else?
You could socialize and use diplomacy.
Yeah, okay, my diplomacy's not terrible.
What skills do you have?
Not good ones.
Athletics and medicine, basically. I do have diplomacy, but
Or he's got to go around soothing drunkards to
honestly,
get the medicine bonus.
You gonna take a 20 or are you gonna re-roll it?
I never like my odds.
Never tell me the odds.
I'm gonna keep it.
Okay. You all spend some time mingling and mixing with the highest of high society. Two varied effects. Some of you stand out more than others.
So it goes.
Some of you blend in more than others. But all in all, not a terrible showing by the party all around. Armok and
Me?
Ashrin,
Yes.
the both of you notice multiple times throughout the party. Hold on. Oh, sorry, my glass. These are worse glasses. Suddenly, they just kind of like slid a little on my face, and I could hardly read what it said on my own screen because I need to get proper glasses because these are just my old spare glasses. Sorry, no, that threw me off. Because I could barely read the perception bit I was trying to read.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you note that Seston of Paul throws his glances in the direction of your party several times throughout the evening.
Okay.
I think he's onto us. Hey, Natural.
There is a particular point where you see Seston and Lysitheos talk to each other. And at that point, certainly you notice that Seston looks almost directly into Armok's eyes for a few moments.
Uh-oh.
You do also note, Karsten specifically, you note that Seston and Jericho don't speak once. They never exchange a single word during the event.
They're telepathying.
Otherwise, the evening goes by. People dance. You see all the members of the council, as well as their spouses, have, a dedicated dance. And that goes by very nicely. Prince Christian does not engage in any dancing on account of the wheelchair.
Hey, there are some pretty good seated dances.
True, but he does not participate. The evening goes by. You draw closer towards midnight. And the herald and thumps by the large arches out onto the front, what you call it, the balcony, the spire, the large pointed balcony, that people should start filing out to observe the phenomenon.
All right, we begin making our way out. See whatever the heck this is going to be.
Unless you want to make your way for the inner courtyard at this point.
Oh, come back to the inner courtyard.
This is the time to do that.
Yeah.
How do
It
Who's
depends on
gonna-
if it would be noticed going to the inner courtyard instead of the place literally everyone's going.
No, not immediately. Also, in the nicest way possible, you are kind of nobodies.
True.
Good point, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like some of us are a bit more notable than the others.
Sure, I agree. But none of you are notable enough that your absence will be noted by the entire party.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Yeah. Let's go to the garden and then we'll figure out how to get him there.
Right? What you filter towards the inner courtyard. Completely abandoned. You're in like a four-walled courtyard with large glass windows on the left and right side of it into the hallways that run on either side. It's a big tree in the courtyard. It's very nice here. If you weren't about to murder a man.
Maybe it's a nice place to murder a man.
I mean, if I was going to get murdered,
Yeah.
Might as well.
A nice place to get murdered.
Yeah. Don't
You
like
can
those windows.
choose.
Would you gather up in here?
It's true, we do.
Okay. How do we get him in here? Because we can't just go challenge him like there, right?
No, that'll
Oi!
be too public.
Seston!
Yeah, exactly. It sounds.
Come here a minute.
Yeah?
Come here a minute.
I have the spell command, and I can make him approach, but it also says I shout a command, so that's also really
Don't
conspicuous.
think that's it.
If someone asked to pull him away in private for a dance, and she very clearly air quotes so that there's no comments of being misinterpreted.
But who wants to dance with him?
Armok, you hear from high above, you hear like a
Look up.
you see the like trail of a comet streaking across the sky.
Oh wow.
And then you see another one. And then another one. Slowly but surely, you see more and more comets streaking across the sky.
Kind
Really
of wish
one
I
of
didn't
us.
have to do this tonight.
Really, one of us can pull them away. Everybody's going to be looking up, right?
True.
That won't be necessary.
Looks over.
Cessna Paul has stepped into the courtyard.
Okay.
There's a boss bar up here.
Why do I hear
No, no.
boss music?
No, not yet.
Pretzels.
Cessna Paul stands there. He's like what, 6'4", 6'3"? Tall, broad-shouldered. He's wearing a nice button-up shirt with the star motif. He looks nice. You know, he's well dressed for the occasion, but he's also visibly armed.
Mm-hmm.
He has a large battle axe hewn over his shoulder, like over his shoulder. Looks up, reaches, cracks his neck a little bit. like, you see, Thenos warned me you might try something.
Whatever do you mean?
He kind of gives a scoff and looks over. Look, I don't know who you whelps are. And whatever this is, I'm sure we could settle it without needing violence.
It's kind of insulting that you don't know who we are.
Quirks his eyebrows. Should I?
Carson just says, "No, it makes perfect sense that you wouldn't."
I suppose you've made enough enemies that we could be anyone.
So you're here
How many-
to air some grievance for something I did.
How many towns has it been? How many houses burned down?
In all my life?
Yeah.
Hundreds.
So we're just a number to you.
Don't take it personally. I don't remember every insect I squash under my boots.
I take it a little personally.
Which grievance are you here to air?
Does it matter to you?
It matters to you, no? I'd like you to greet the gods with a clear heart.
At that, Karsten is going to reach into. He's standing like a reasonable distance away from Seston, of course. He's going to reach into his coat and pull out Moon Ruler and level the tip in his direction. And he says, "My name is Count Karsten of House Galt. Over a year hence, you burned my land, my home, and my people's livelihoods to the ground. For this crime, I hereby sentence you to execution to be carried out immediately."
He scoffs slightly and lets out a sigh. You've picked a nice night to die on, my friends.
My father, my brother, and my mother didn't get to choose the night that they died on. You won't get that luxury either.
You gotta look towards past Carson's like, and I trust the rest of you intend to draw steel too. None of you are more persuadable.
Persuadable? I didn't realize you were offering anything.
10,000 gold.
No, don't be silly.
What is the value of a human soul?
I'll have to offer a lot more than that.
He looks towards Armok. Are you two from this burned town of theirs then?
Not exactly. But you did have a hand in why I'm here.
Apparently, I'm the bad guy in everyone's story now.
You've done that to yourself.
What in the mother-in-law? So now I'm the bad guy.
White suburban mother be like,
Oh, I guess I was a terrible mother.
Yes.
Oh shit. Well, now that you've opened that can of worms, I have some grievances to air.
Christ.
You gotta like, you hear him unclasp his axe and like draw it so it like rests with the head just past his shoulder, and he just holds the haft of it. I do not remember your little village.
Well, I have no interest in boring you with the details of what I've lost because of you. I know you don't care. I would like to know if there's even a hint of regret in your actions, though.
No. I have followed the visions of a great man all this way, and I will continue to do so.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad I will have no regrets either.
That's metal as hell.
Yeah.
Such a good one.
Yeah, I really wanted to pipe up with an Inigo Montoya Irish spotlight.
I was planning on going there if the occasion arose.
What do you? No. What are you talking about, Armok? Seston of Paul is not the one you have your Inigo Montoya moment at.
Sesson, he kind of heaves his axe off his shoulder, holds it to the side. The haft of it extends down, so it's like a full polearm length axe, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, he's got a pole axe. We're cooked.
Yeah, that rules. Sorry.
He kind of cracks his
So he
neck
looks
a
like
little
Idris
bit.
Elba, and he has a sick axe.
Correct.
What can't this
Shame.
man do?
Repent?
He's like, he just looks towards it. I am Seston of Paul. I too come from a destroyed village. I too have taken my revenge. And I invite you to try. If your village was ever worth anything, then I hope it was enough to claim my life. He grips, he like, with his foot, kicks into the side of his hat so it swings up, so he grabs it with both hands, twists slightly, and an ethereal armor shimmers out over his clothes.
Oh,
Oh.
of course it does.
And
Let's
to be clear, none of us
see.
brought our armor, or did we?
I mean,
Correct.
I
Like,
did.
Carson did.
Fine.
Obviously, Carson 'cause he could do moon ruler shit, but
Can hand wraps make it in?
You could have considered hand ups, yeah.
Yeah, she just won't ever explore his
Armor
potency.
is
Meg's gonna
stowed.
Yeah, let me get mine stowed as well.
You just hear the streaking in the sky as more and more comets flash above.
What does it sound like? Is it like the Animal Crossing shooting star sound?
I guess.
yeah, Meg's
It's
gonna
it's like the faint streaking of a firework, but not like a high pitched squeal, just like that the propelled noise of it.
Just a light whistle.
That's the word I was looking for. A whistle. Yeah. Thank you.
Can I at least make an argument that I still have my boots of bounding? Please.
Sure.
All right, cool. Thank you.
It won't make a difference, but sure.
Meg's gonna remove her coat and cape. Her outfit's been made with this fight in mind. Just kind of set them aside on a railing. And put on her hand wraps.
Armok stances the fuck up.
Just with his fist.
Yeah. This is gonna be the first time y'all see Armok go fuck mano y mano.
I respect it. That's metal as hell.
It's not gonna go well, but you know.
He will try.
I will be grappling as hard as I fucking can.
Yeah.
Go Gonzalez.
He kind of looks at you amused as you all steel yourselves for the battle. Like, amusing. I don't put much faith in that wizard's words, but it seems he was right about this one. He takes a couple of steps closer to, get ready he's gonna get ready to attack you. Before he has the chance to do so, well, he has the chance to. He steps closer, but before he gets too close, you hear a streak of magic.
I was waiting for floodlights to open on the courtyard.
No, a bolt of just a bolt of lightning crashes through one of the windows from the courtyard, strikes Sesson in the chest. He is blown off his feet like 15, 20 feet back before he like regains footing.
Armok whips his head up to the window.
You are unable to see the assailant. You can hear them. You can just barely hear them retreating down the hallway. Sesson kind of looks down at his freshly scorched wound, puts a hand on it, like takes it back, looks your way, like I didn't take. It says, "Sorry, let me restart that. That's an ambush, cowardly. If that's how you want to take it, then fine. If you want your vengeance, come and get it yourselves." And he takes a couple of steps back before he retreats out of the hallway.
He's running away.
Can I try to cast command on him before?
You can. Go for it. What's your command?
Kill yourself.
That won't work.
Probably stand in place.
What's the DC on that?
24.
Okay. There it is. Thank you. I need to pull open the correct sheet. It's a will save. Yep. He does just clear that critical success.
Damn.
That's a good try. I do like the idea.
That's why I prepared it.
Yeah.
No, he gets out.
Chase was not on the cards today.
Hmm.
Do we even pursue? Do we just let him?
I don't know if we
go?
want to pursue him like into the party, into the
Yeah,
ball,
right.
you know.
Be fucky.
I did promise not to make a scene.
Carson looks with frustration in the direction of where the bolt of lightning came from. And is going to re-sheath Moon Ruler. And he's like,
Make me a perception check, Iris. Private.
oh, okay, I would love to.
You do get
Normal
the
or
lead,
secret?
and you also get the lead.
Okay. Normal
Secret. Secret. You get to pursue a lead on it.
Okay.
Got them specialized, I guess.
You see a crow's feather. You see a couple of crow's feathers in the hallway.
Motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I need that twink obliterated.
To be clear, obliterated. Actually, not sexually.
Actually obliterated.
Not mutually exclusive.
They are.
All
I
right.
promise you, they are in this case.
Yeah, Meg's gonna sigh and throw her coat and cape back on. Her hands are gonna be in her pockets, so she doesn't have to deal with undoing and redoing her hair.
Carson, you can of course point out those feathers to the party.
Yeah, he's gonna like point in the general direction and be like, I think that was less Athenos doing.
Yeah.
Doesn't care for him, but is happy to ruin our reputation so he won't do us honorably.
So we're just not doing anything? We're not.
Pursuing him under the current conditions will be difficult. And also, most of you aren't armed right now.
I can
Still got
take him.
hands.
He had magical armor and a gigantic axe.
I can take at least one of those from him.
And I
Whatever.
might be able to take the other, but I wouldn't bank on it. We should strongly consider finding weapons for the rest of you before we engage with him again.
Possibly find Magvira.
Not a bad idea.
It's true, she already acts as a proxy, so getting her involved won't be as dangerous.
All right, so back into the party.
I think so.
All right, you withdraw from the courtyard, unable to have fulfilled your goal. Most of the guests are out on the balcony overlook, observing the starfall dance happening in the sky.
Let's go.
Has
Has he returned to that group of people?
You do not see Cessna Paul here.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Can we see Magvira anywhere?
Yeah, she's hanging by like the large arched doorways out onto the balcony.
All right, then we should approach her.
Okay, you can do that. Yeah, you approach Ragvira. She looks your way as you draw closer. Can I help you with anything, guests?
As a matter of fact, you can.
She
Uh,
looks towards the nearby people and says, let's step away for a moment and I'll address your concerns.
of course.
Leads you a little bit away. Crosses her arms once you have a little bit of space. So like, what?
He thinks for a moment and then just decides to be blunt. We need weapons. I was able to get mine in, and Megara doesn't need any, but the rest of us are running largely unarmed at the moment, which is not favorable.
He's like, isn't it a little late to ask for that? We saw Sesnov Paul head your way earlier.
Someone, likely Lysithenos, intervened and drove Seston off. We won't be able to engage him in the courtyard.
Because then weapons won't matter. He'll have left the party.
Entirely?
That would be my guess.
Damn it.
Well, then we follow him.
Yeah, if he's left the party, then if we can track him down, then
In some sense, I suppose that does make things easier for us.
yeah, exactly.
Margaret takes one and says, but I wonder what purpose this Lysithenos had for intervening like this.
For his own entertainment would be my first guess. He claims that he would like to see Seston disposed of just as much as we would. Or, at least that he has no objections to it.
He could give chase, but it's likely that he has a lead on you already. You probably wouldn't catch up.
I look at the fly spell I have prepared. Actually, no, Carson thinks for a minute, and he's like, I could probably catch up to him myself, but we can't do so as a group.
If you can catch up and stall him while the rest of us get back to our equipment, we can try and reconvene then.
That may be easier said than done.
Yeah.
As you're having a conversation, you just hear, what are we conspiring about? As Lusitinos butts his way into the conversation.
As of course he does.
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Oh, God. Carson says, how best to deal with the consequences of your meddling. That's why.
My meddling?
Brad?
I would
Yeah.
never meddle.
I hate meddling.
You know, for some reason I rather suspect you've never told a more blatant lie in your life.
Says, well, I do happen to know where Seston is fleeing off to.
I'm sure you do.
I could tell you.
And what do you gain from that?
A favor.
A favor.
So this was your plan.
Oops.
I should have guessed.
Are you implying that I played you guys off each other? Because if you are, you'd be correct.
Alright. Fine. I'll bite. Where's he going and what do you want?
I need you to kill some. Well, he stops. I don't need you to kill something. I need you to collect something for me, which involves you fighting it.
Oh.
I'm sensing a recurring pattern here.
Bingo! He conjures up another small box. He kind of like offers it towards Carson. 1 down, 3 to go.
Are you going to explain what it is you want us to kill? Or
Well,
capture, I suppose.
that depends which element you prefer.
Oh God.
Oh, so you have options prepared for us. Lovely.
Shall I write this down on a fucking quest list?
Um, you know what? Carson thinks about it, and he says, "What are our options? All three?"
Fire, earth, or water. You choose.
On the go.
Earth sounds easier to me. I don't know why, though.
Sorry, which one did you say?
Earth.
Earth.
Yeah.
It might be, it might not be.
Meg has water abilities, so I'd say we go for fire.
That's true, actually. I almost forgot about that.
It's not unreasonable.
Not to throw you at the front of it, but
We'll go with
Sure.
fire.
Great. Excellent choice. He's a fierce one.
I'm sure.
But luckily for you, I'll give you Seston first.
Ah, I think.
How kind of you.
He'll have withdrawn to Ardham Castle. That's where he and his little gang hide out.
Okay. That gives us a chance to gear up and make a plan of attack.
Like, I hit him pretty hard, so he'll need time to recover.
I didn't like my chances against that axe in this party dress.
I'm sure you fight excellently in that dress.
I'd have fought to my last breath if I had to.
I believe you.
Which might have only been
probably
one breath,
will.
I can't lie, but it would have been valiant.
Let's not talk as if the fight's already over.
It is over, he's gone.
Ashton, I
Where's
don't know how we would have made it the past year without you.
Well, I don't know how I'd have made it without you.
It seems like, speaking of Ardham Castle, though, here's the familiar reprise. You'll likely have to siege it down.
siege it?
Ah,
Where is it?
Magvira, who's still here, mind you, she heaves a sigh, says, about 2 days north.
how
Would
how
he already
many
be-
how many should we expect?
Listino shrugs, says, he has a big gang.
I wonder if we can rally some support.
Would he have already? Does he have any magical abilities that would transport him large distances, or is he still running right now?
He's like, oh no, he made it to his horses already.
Okay. Let's get my fucking horse. Let's go.
Carson just looks at Lysathenos and he says, "You planned this quite thoroughly, didn't you?"
I like to be prepared. And it's working.
And you like to be entertained.
I resent that statement. It's true, but I resent it.
Very anticlimactic.
Well, in any case, we don't have much time to waste.
No, you're quite right.
Agreed.
I don't feel like enjoying the rest of this party, to be honest.
Were we enjoying it in the first place?
A little bit.
I like the dress.
Well then.
Now's not the time for sentimentality.
Any other, Carson looks at Lysathenos and says, any other advice or recommendations that you'd like to make before we leave?
Or any other jokes at our expense?
You can omit those.
I'd rather he just be get him all over with.
No, I just recommend considering your options. He's a tough guy to crack, you know. Sure, it's unfortunate someone warned him that he was going to get attacked tonight.
Yeah, crazy.
Sure, it's unfortunate though that he ended up just in that position where someone could attack him through the window. And he could think it's one of you guys. And have no idea.
You don't
Yeah.
have to lay it on so thick. We know it was you.
Because of course you do. I'm having fun. I don't care about if you're having fun or not.
You seem so resentful of that statement I said earlier.
I said I resented it. I also said it was true.
Carson just, goes silent for a moment. He looks at Lysathenos and he's like, you know, I almost wish I had left Jericho alive. Maybe then we wouldn't have to deal with you so much.
Here's the problem, buddy. I learned all my tricks from the best.
Did you learn your wit from him too? Your sense of humor, perhaps?
But no, he's very dry in that regard. Almost a little dull.
Well, I can dream, I suppose. Let's go.
He's all, immortality this and immortality that and controlling the world, usual stuff.
I'm sorry, did we know about this beforehand?
Nope.
No, you know what? In response to that, Karsten looks at Lysathenos and he's like, you don't honestly expect us to believe that's really him in there, do you?
takes a moment and says, in a sense.
In a sense.
Sure. He's not ready to come out to play yet.
I see. Well,
I don't.
Oh, there is one more thing.
yes.
Like, if you try to enlist any form of help from Counselor Elmer again, I'll blow his head off.
That's fucked up.
I didn't realize you had such a vested interest in the man.
But I don't. But I have a vested interest in you.
Want us to succeed on our own merits? Is that it?
I don't want you to waste valuable New Dawn resources.
Right.
Indeed, it seems more likely that you don't want it to get out that you're duping so many of your members.
I resent that statement too.
So it's true.
Didn't say that. Just said that I resent it. Have fun, guys. Bye. Gives you a little
Bye.
finger wave and just walks off. Magritte, who by the way is still here, just got a huffs a little and says, insufferable.
Well, this didn't go how we want, but at the very least, we have a good idea of our next steps.
You're like, if you need men for a siege, my liege might be able to help.
Oh?
That's unexpected.
But not free of charge, mind you.
Oh.
You're like, you know what he wants. If you help him get it, he will help you get yours.
I was pretty much under the impression we were already on that train.
In that case, that makes it all easier.
I mean, don't let me speak for the others, but we're pretty much all thinking the same thing. I hope.
The royal mandate belongs to His Serene Majesty, whether Councillor Amfrey wants to admit it or not. It's only to his own vanity that he has retained it. Gurgis tells it, if there's nothing else, I'm going to return to watch the show.
Of course.
She nods and makes her way back towards the arches.
We get out of here now.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Right.
I'd like to be optimistic about moving forwards, but this has been a bit of a disappointment. As it's frustrating, you know, being right there, you know.
Well, killing him at a party was a rather outlandish plan to begin with.
I did promise the person who gave me my ticket I wouldn't make a scene.
Nothing to do for it now, but to gather our resources and pursue what we can.
Alright, you're gonna leave the ball?
I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. With the Starfall dance in full swing above you as you step out. You begin making your trek back down to the inn to get some rest and plan your next moves. That's where we'll end session.
Ugh,